Hylians. War has reared its ugly head on your planet.
We're going to keep this short and sweet, because this is the biggest story of all time, and it needs to be told honestly and without theatrics. This is not clickbait, and without further ado, we live in a world where we have more than enough proof to suggest there is far more out there than we have been led to believe. We have waited over a decade for a sequel to what is considered to be one of the greatest games of all time. A game that took inspiration from The Legend of Zelda and was able to be more than a copy. In 2023, the lead designer of the sequel died suddenly at the age of 40, after controversy removed the game's original lead creator. This is due to the fact that the first game was not only about human trafficking, kidnappings of children and adults alike, to be used for nefarious purposes. As it turns out, it was about the energy of all those kidnapped, to be utilized to keep an evil being alive, a being who has terrorized the galaxy. The evil beings have a base on the moon in the game, and we have been told by various sources, including the retired head of Israel's space program, that there is a base on the moon and a galactic federation. In the news, whistleblowers have revealed information that makes the first season and more of The X-Files a true story as well. You will find that now, with the evidence we have, it would seem that most of our entertaining non-fictional stories are truer than our own supposedly recorded history. Seems funny, but that's also the thing. If this wasn't a conspiracy, you would see jokes about this, we would be talking about it. But instead, the biggest story ever, with so much pop culture to discuss and theorize, to wonder about, is like the fart no one mentioned. As I have uncovered, this all dates back to Egypt, and the oppression of the common person that began there, and has never ended. Those in power abuse those who make life possible. For some reason, we the people, who create the buildings, who run the power stations, who provide medicine, food, and are essentially the cogs that make this machine of life, this world, and society possible, are never given our due. We are in fact subjected to lifelong struggles, all in an attempt to not only steal our life force, the energy meant to give back to us and all that we love, but also so that we are too weak, beaten, broken, and exhausted to see the truth of our corrupted reality. You may now feel scared, but there is no reason to be. These evil forces may wield fear as their greatest weapon. They attempt to paralyze, condition, and hold us back with anxiety and worry. However, this is proof of their cowardice. They have no ultimate power other than the ability to mess with those who have not discovered the power to control their feelings. For all this to be true, all the authority figures and services are in some way in on this, whether they know it or not. Thus, the best way to combat this injustice is to expose their lies and contradictions, and simply trust in the truth that makes sense. Human trafficking is very real. The fact that it's being covered up as some kind of Trump or QAnon conspiracy is proof that those in power want those who oppose Trump to think of human trafficking as a joke, as something to not worry or protest for. And, as a matter of fact, you will see that the only mass protests that happen are in fact staged by those in power. They drum you up and tell you what to march for. Kids go missing in huge numbers, never to be found, in a digital age of facial recognition. The idea of human trafficking is mocked, when it's a serious issue that is very real, with plenty of factual evidence to confirm this is not a joke, and is something we must fight, if you care about humanity. Mind control is real. Shit, from marketing and the launch of the iPhone, we can see that. They pull your strings. They want you angry, not at the oppression of all of us. We are all one after all. We are all the powerless, who enable the powerful. And the powerful want us at each other's throats so we never realize, there are way more of us than them. And they're clearly terrified of us. And the day we realize, we are way more powerful than we realize. I would have laughed this all off years ago. But I have gone through too much, seen too much, and empowered myself way beyond what I ever believed was possible for myself to doubt the truth I feel, sense, hear, download, discover, and am led to by the force of love. So, trust me when I say I battle this fear, this monster daily. It is weak and cowardly. It attacks our health, our minds, and our souls. But we can fight it off with the force of will and love. I have done so, and I have seen far too much proof to doubt what I've learned. I choose to fight this evil. I chose to be a shield, which is why I am the chosen one, because I don't wish to be anything more than a hero to those in need. Not an emperor, not a dictator, not even a captain, just a hero willing to fight the greatest evil ever known. I do so because a great love empowers me. Her name is Christina Grimmie, and it is because of her that this is possible. Her energy guides me, empowers me, protects me, and allowed me to see the incredible truth. A YouTuber like me, who made it to the big time, whose love was The Legend of Zelda and anime, as well as gaming. But her whole thing was Zelda, because she is Princess Zelda. If she was not, then Beyond Good and Evil, a Zelda-inspired game, would not include her likeness as the lead hero. If she was not, then Robin Williams, the truest hero to those in need we have ever known, and one of the biggest and most famous Zelda fans, would not have a daughter who looks very much like Grimmie named Zelda. It sounds so out there, but it's because it's so imaginative and wonderful. It makes sense. You only doubt it because it's incredibly wondrous and ultimately very mystical. And that can be scary to some. But it shouldn't be, because it's the way a child would see the world. It's about trusting in the good and letting go of the negative. There is an internet prophecy called The Nobody, about a truth teller who shall free us from oppression. And considering the amount of work and shouting I do, I'm pretty sure I am the nobody. But also, the nobody is you, because we are the same, but different. We all believe and cherish the same things, just in a different variety of flavors. So trust in love, joy, and what makes you happy. None of us are made happy by hurting others. Sure, we like to finish fights, defend ourselves and others, but they know deep down we're all super good peeps who just want to party. So they make us think we're lesser, evil, or crazy for things that bring us joy while harming no one. Their oppression is the true evil, and that's the only thing worthy of hate. So evil? Let my people go, or face the wrath of a very pissed off nerd with attitude.
'Cause even the stars, they burn. Some even fall to the earth. We got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it.
So much.
No, I won't give up. No, no.
My goal in my career is to inspire people, is to get my music out there and have people enjoy it and really think of me as an inspirational artist.
That I can make a difference is they do a lot to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we got. Yeah, we got a lot at stake. And in the end, you're still my friend. At least we didn't tend for us to work. We didn't break, we didn't burn. We had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn what I got and what I'm not, and who I am. I won't give up on
I love my mom and I'm happy I got to do this for her.
the skies get rough, giving you all my love. I'm still looking up. I won't give up on us. God knows I'm tough enough. We got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. giving you all my love. Still looking up.
You're strong, so own it. Love.